Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well and welcome to another Formula One vlog. Today dedicated entirely to the news that Fernando Alonso is coming back to Formula One with Renault in 2021. Before we start, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and share this video with your friend, as for every subscriber I get in July, money goes to a handicap foundation in honor of Alex Zanardi, who's still in the hospital, and truly an example that no matter what life throws at you, you can still enjoy it. So, Fernando back in Formula One in 2021. I think everyone is happy to hear that. There were some speculations for the last few months, actually, since Daniel Ricciardo announced that he was leaving the team for McLaren. And this, of course, solves many questions that everyone had, creates new ones, and is also open to interpretation up to some degree. So let's start with Fernando himself. He's coming back. He, of course, is a great racer. He loves racing. He had all these plans for Indy 500 and Le Mans, and I always thought that he left Formula One after 3 frustrating years at McLaren, finishing close to last all the time. Now he's coming back with Renault for what we think is a multi-year contract, and one of the questions here is, will he have the patience to be in yet another team that is rebuilding itself? We saw it last year. Had he stayed with McLaren just another year that went with the Renault engine, he would have been in a great team. And again this year, Renault at the moment may be the 5th, if not the 6th best team, but not a bad one. They're not like at the back of the pack. They're fighting for this 4th position, and Alonso surely got the experience to help turn this team into something, getting back on podiums and victories. But again, will he be patient enough? He's not that young, he's in his late years as a racing driver, close to potential retirement from Formula One at least. So he will have to endure probably in 2020 a car that will not in 2021, sorry, a car that will be not much different from the one we have this year, since the new rules are postponed to 2022. But I think what was the big factor in all that might have been that since we have new rules coming for 2022, he's betting on that to help develop a winning car, a car that right from the start in 2 years can be at the top. And 2021 will be a year to get back in the mood, get back in the team. Of course, he knows the environment. He's been with Renault twice already, won 2 championships with them, so it's not like an unknown ground. But yeah, he will need a little bit of time to make his way back and be comfortable again. But we'll see. I think this is great. He can definitely help the team. He knows what it takes to be a world champion. So this is a topic to follow. Of course, this also means that there's one less seat available for Sebastian Vettel. who we wonder more and more if he will be in Formula One next year. Now that the Renault seat is taken, that doesn't leave many interesting options, if any. There were never any talks with Renault from with Sebastian, as far as we know. But just the fact that the door is closing is just another blow, kind of, to him. And it's getting late already. The driver market is shifting very quickly and is almost already complete for 2021. The only seat available now for him would potentially be a seat at Williams, which I don't think he would really enjoy. Alfa Romeo, maybe, if Kimi or Tonio don't stay. And that's about it. I mean, the Racing Point driver, yes, Perez is on a long-term contract, and Stroll, his dad owns the team. Will he really want to get rid of him? So it's starting to get late for Sebastian to find a team, and at this rate, I think we won't see him next year. But back to Renault. Another question that rose with the signing of Fernando Alonso is, is it also a move from Cyril Abitboul, the team principal, to save his face? After losing to Daniel Ricciardo at a nice artificial football field in my park here. That's cool. So yeah, Cyril Abitboul, who lost to Daniel Ricciardo, spending a lot of money on him for something that was you can say a dud grenade, and getting a big name driver like Fernando could be a way for him to save his face in order to keep rebuilding the team the way that they are trying. There's construction over there. Keep rebuilding the team. And also you have to wonder, it's been over 5 years now since Renault came back. It's been over 5 years. I think it's the 6th year now, right? Or the 5th. I don't remember. But anyway, Renault should be higher than where they are now. And it's probably partially fault from Abitboul, since he's the manager. He has to take some of the blame. As for Alonso is coming there, and they're gonna spend a lot of money on him. And one can argue here in this case, wouldn't all that money be better spent on the car directly? Of course, the budget cap is coming, but there are still ways to spend some money around the car, especially this year, without having to go over budget. And it's not just a question of the budget, it's also a question of the Renault as a company, their own money. Of course, they are a big car manufacturer in Europe. I don't think they have anything to worry in terms of finances, but Fernando is surely not cheap, especially coming back to a team that did not deliver the last time he was there in 08-09, and that is still rebuilding itself. But again, we'll have to see. Renault is not a team that is in need of money. They have a lot of backing, though their budget is usually a bit lower than the three big, which has you wonder, is it the reason why they're not at the top right now? Because until the budget cap arrives, it is true that the more money you have, the higher you are on the grid in F1. And the last point I want to talk about is that if Fernando is coming, what is going to happen with the Renault Junior program? It means that they're not picking a driver from their junior school, which they haven't done either in many years, because this year they got Esteban Ocon, and next year is going to be Fernando. And Renault have in their backlog currently also as a test driver Guan Yu Zhou, who's a Chinese Formula 2 driver, a promising one. And have we ever seen a Chinese driver in Formula 1? I don't think we did. But so yeah, if they're delaying such a young talent from making their way in the team, what will happen? Because someone like Formula 2 driver, any Formula 2 driver, they want to race, and of course he's gonna stay in Formula 2 even if he gets his super license, but he won't want to be in the back seat forever. He'll want to keep racing and keep climbing. If it's not in Formula 1, Formula E is a good option too. So Renault have to think about that if they let their young driver slip away and keep getting someone from the current F1 backlog. This might bite them back in the face later, but still, it is not over. I mean, Guan Yu Zhou does not have a super license yet. He needs a good place in Formula 2 this year to do so. So I guess one could argue that it's a way for Renault to, for now, to just play it safe. So is there any other topic to talk about Fernando coming back? I don't think so. I want to thank you everyone for watching. Again, please subscribe, like this video and share. Every subscriber in July, money for a handicapped foundation in honor of Alex Zanardi, who's still in the hospital. And I will see you again in a few days for the Styrian Grand Prix. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but this the second Austrian Grand Prix that's happening right this weekend. So on that note, thank you for watching and have a good day, everyone. I'm going back home. Take care.